Y'all, this is why I changed my number so much. I don't want people having access to me just to say they have my phone number, just to say you know me. No, I don't know you, because when I needed support, when I ask you to repost, to comment, to like, subscribe, you want to ignore. But you know what? Let me reel it back. We got a lot to uncover today, so make sure you stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name is Diamond B. Frazier, and this is the channel for all things self-development. So today, we are going to talk about lack of support, but like, it's so much to discuss. Like, this isn't my typical video where I give advice and I kind of break things down. This is more like a rant, like a venting session, like a diary. So y'all gonna be my diary today. So where do I start? I'm like, this is really off the top of the dome. This is not planned. It's not like written out. This is not like, whew. Y'all probably already know this story. I pretty much, oh, it's not, hold on, wait. We ain't gonna do the nose ring thing again. I had met up with a friend that was like, look, Diamond, we need the interviews. We need the kickback DMV. You gotta get on it. This is what the culture needs. There's only one you, girl, do it. Like feeling like, oh, all right, I'm pumped up. Like, I gotta do this. Like, this is what the people need. Like, oh my gosh, I love doing interviews. And it's not like, you know, the Breakfast Club, like the sit down. Oh, so, you know, drama feel. It's like fun. It's interactive. Like, we getting to know you. We uncovering like different topics. So I'm hyped. You know, people looking at me like, oh, you didn't fell off. You know how people, you know, you don't really had too much going on. Or you didn't fell off. So I'm like, okay, I am going to go big or go home. I'm going to reach out to 30 people that I just really want to work with so bad. Like, I'm going to push myself to find 30 people. At this point in my life, I don't really care. Okay. But at that time, you know, pumped up diamond, want to work out, you know, work with people. So I send email after email after email after email after email. I'm just sending a whole bunch of emails. Like, even if one person reply, I'm good. Like, I gotta go for what I want. Like, I gotta go for my purpose, like what I love doing, right? So I get ignored by everybody. Nobody replies to me at all. I even message people in my area via DM, the DMV area. I send a personal email because I'm professional, and I send a DM as well to follow up. You know, everybody's like, oh, I don't know. Tell me what it's about. I sent you a whole email with a bio. Oh, you have to talk to my manager. That's fine. Like, I'm about business. So the whole, oh, I charge, or, oh, I got a manager, or you need to hit my email, that don't bother me. I'm about my business. So what's up? But the whole leaving me on red, overlooking me or whatever, because I don't have like the clout, you know, as y'all like to say, that clout. You know, it can be a little bit discouraging that people don't want to work with you. But I do understand that people feel like, you know, I'm not about to work with somebody that they benefit off of me, and it's not mutual. But I feel like it really would be mutual, but whatever. I don't really care. So I messaged all these people, DM all these people, and then one person replied. Chythegreatest. She's a major YouTuber. I think she got big back in the day, like doing like dance videos and stuff like that. She's a Virgo. I've watched a lot of her YouTube videos, and I saw like she was really on like self-development and self-growth, and like, you know, giving kind of some advice along with like her pranks and stuff like that. But I'm like, dang, like a Virgo, you know, I'm not super into zodiac sign, but like, you know, when you be like connected with somebody. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be the one. She's the only person to reply to me. So I send like, you know, you're invited. This is what the show is about. Like, I really look forward to hearing from you and working with you, blah, blah. So she replies to me and she's like, cool, like, I'm down. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. At this point, like, I'm feeling good. I'm like, okay, you know what? You know, when they have them little quotes like, oh, you can send 100 emails or 100 messages or apply for 100 jobs, and it might just be that one. You might get 100 no or 99 no's in that one yes. That was my one yes. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, yes. Just bear with me, okay? Bear with me. At this point, I'm like, okay, she like semi like, you know, famous. And I'm not to disrespect, I'm not using quotes like that, but it's just, I don't know. I don't even know what's a celebrity anymore. I don't freaking know. But anyway, so I was like, you know, she's probably gonna charge, but I'm down. It's cool because this is a collab that I really want. Because I charge people for interviews too, because I put a lot of time, effort, energy. It costs me to produce the interview. So I understand, like, it costs people time, money, or whatever you want to be a benefit. I'm cool. But she didn't mention no money. So she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, are you available on this date? It was in October sometime. And she's like, yeah, just remind me when the time comes. So at this point, like, I'm super excited, so I don't even care. But that was red flag number one. The fact that she said, oh, just remind me closer to time, like when the time comes. Because if I was BET, if I was VH1, MTV, do you think you got to be reminded? No. You will make sure that you clear your calendar, your schedule, and you're going to be present. But oh, it's little old me. Nobody knows that. Like, who is that little girl? I get it. Treat the CEO like you would the janitor. People like to post stuff like that, but they're not really what they post about. Okay? So, you know, I'm getting treated like the janitor. Okay, cool. You know, whatever. I'm letting it slide because she's still, like, willing to do it. She's, you know, she ain't being mean at all. It's just a little email just saying, yeah, just remind me type thing. So I'm like, before I book this hotel, are you sure you can do it? She's like, yes, I'm sure I can do it. I live on the East Coast, okay? I had to drive 12 hours down south to get where she's at. You have, okay, luckily when you drive south, you don't have to pay tolls, but that's a lot of gas money. Then on top of that, I had to pay $500 to stay there. Then I'm paying for like the little stuff that I use in my interviews. So it's a lot of money that's going into this. So I get down there, whatever, and I'm hitting her up like, hey, I'm down here. I'm settled. I hear nothing. Crickets. So I got there, I want to say like the day before the interview, so I can make sure I set everything up. I can prepare, like I can kind of go over like, you know, the itinerary of the interview. And so I don't hear nothing. So I'm, you know, I'm not going to stress about it. You know, people busy or whatever. So I sent another email. I'm like, hey, just wanted to follow up. I'm in ATL. This is the location. We're still good for tomorrow at blah, blah, blah time. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, at least at this point, I don't have the phone number because, you know, when you celebrity, hostility, you don't want to give out your phone number. So I'm going through email, which is fine. So I'm just like, and it's a Gmail. So, you know, when it's Gmail, people got Gmail, like you get the notification. You see my email. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to panic. You know, let me just enjoy my time while I'm in ATL. The day of comes. The next day comes. I'm over here panicking because at this point, I leave the following morning. So I'm just hoping like, okay, you know what? The interview is supposed to be in the morning. She don't say anything. At least I got the remainder of the day. So I'm over here, you know, trying not to like worry about it too much. But at this point, the whole day goes by. I'm like checking in. Hey, didn't hear from you. Are you okay? Did you want to maybe reschedule? Did you want to maybe try for tomorrow morning? Because I'm thinking at this point, like if it's going to be later in the day, let's do it. If it's going to be tomorrow morning, I don't have the hotel that long. Like maybe we could do 8 o'clock in the morning. And then by the time it's time to go, like we can get out. Nothing. Do y'all understand when I tell you that I drove 11 to 12 hours? That is a long drive. Okay? I drove that far. I had to pay gas. Then you want to stop and you got to pee and get snacks and stuff on the way. Like I said, a lot of money into it. I'm not no millionaire. I'm not no 6-figure chick yet. Claim it. So, and I had to take off of work. If you know me personally, you know I am a workaholic. I don't take off for nothing. I don't take off for nobody. And you know, little millennials can be like, oh my God, can't be me working at 9 to 5. Listen, it pays the bills. And that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, if you don't want me to work a 9 to 5 or be, you know, then pay me for my talents. But until then, yes, we are working at 9 to 5, baby, okay? So, y'all, I'm high. I don't know if it's these lights or if I'm stressed. I don't know if it's the wig. Okay, look, I know I just outed myself. But it's like a little cute little wig, though, because I'm trying to grow my hair, so. But, so anyway, so the day go by, the interview day is over. Then the next day, I got to check out the hotel. I hear nothing. I get all the way back to the East Coast. Maybe 2 days after, I get an email saying, oh, I was with my family. Not even a, okay, Diamond, slow down. Oh, I was with my family, but I charge, what's your budget? I usually charge for appearances, what's your budget? Excuse me? Chythegreatest? Not even the greatest. I'm really disappointed, okay? That's why, listen, what they say, she not my idol. Let's be clear, but, oh my God, is that a bug? But you know, when they be like, oh, you know, when you meet your idols, they be really a-holes, or they be your competition or whatever. Like, I don't think I'm anybody's competition. But, like, come on now. Are you serious? If you had a price, don't you think you should have told me before I drove 12 hours, before I even booked the hotel? Wouldn't that be in your initial email? Hey, I'm more than happy to do it. This is my base price. Or this date doesn't work for me. Do you mind if you pick a later date or something? Something, okay? So, yeah, she emailed me like, oh, yeah, I charge for appearances. What's your budget? I didn't reply to that hoe. Because, okay, Diamond, this is a woman, regardless. Y'all, I'm just a little hype. Just a little hype. Just a little hype. Let it rain, clear it out. Let it rain, clear it out. I'm not even working. I'm missing out on money, and I just spent money for what? If I was going to go down to the South, if I was going to go down to Atlanta, if I was going to go down to Georgia, I would want to be for some business, not just wait. Or if, you know, I trusted you. You failed me. So after that, I pretty much was like done. I said, you know what? Like, I got to go with contractual agreements next time. That was a lesson learned on my part, because at this point, if I made anybody that I interview, I don't care who you are, sign a contract, or we have something like in writing or whatever. If you cancel, if you miss out or whatever, like, you're going to have to pay me for travel, whatever traveling had to do, hotel, food, whatever, I need to get reimbursed, because I wasn't going to do that in the first place. So that really irritated me. And then afterwards, I did interview 2 dope people, which I really enjoyed. But then after that, I kind of like lost the momentum. I wanted to keep going, but I wasn't able to really get people on the show. The fact that I'm not like Beyonce or Nicki Minaj or Oprah. Well, really Oprah. You know, I got to be, no. But because I'm not on that type of caliber, you know, people just get to you when they get to you. But you got to understand that you are somebody, that everybody doesn't deserve access to. Hold on, do I got a little line right here? Sometimes we have a line. Oh no, why I look like I got monkey butt? No, my lips look, why I look like that? You gotta understand, you are somebody, okay? People need to respect your time, your presence, what you got going on, your business. Don't let nobody, I don't care who they are, how many followers they got, how many people know them, how much money they got. It don't mean nothing. Because their money and their fame don't mean you got the money and the fame. Don't mean nothing. So make sure that people are respecting you, your time. Treat everybody the same with respect. Put them on contracts, and that's it. And that was a lesson learned for me. You know what? I'm going to chill out on the interviews. I'm just going to do videos consistently. So if you know, you follow me on Instagram, like I usually do like motivational videos, like just give us some words of encouragement, because it's something I really enjoy doing. I like talking to the people. I want to see people's lives better. I want to see them win. I want to see them do well. Like, that's genuinely what I want. So I always try to put out something that's encouraging, even if it's just one person, even if it's a little person or a half a person that I'm helping. That does, like, I'm good. My job is done. Like, God worked through me. I spit it out at you, and yeah. So I said, you know, I'm just going to do my own video. Like, I don't have to worry about videographers, which I had to deal with in the past. Losing the footage. Sound quality is poor. No shade. I'm just, you know, telling my story. Sound quality poor. Editing's not up to par. Like, it's taking too long to get the video. I'm paying you for half BS quality. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm done with that. I need to learn how to do a quick little half edit on my own. And I'm just going to be, I don't got to rely on nobody. But let me tell you something else. People need people, okay? So don't just cut everybody out your life. But if you could be self-sufficient, if it's something you could learn on your own, do that. Because the worst thing is just having your brand, your business, your dream in somebody else's hands, and you just at their leisure, at their time. No. So I said, you know what, forget that. When I was doing interviews back like 2016 to 2019, I wasn't sending my interviews to nobody. Meaning I wasn't dropping links saying, hey, you should watch this. Hey, you should watch this. Oh, can you check this out? Do you mind if you like, comment, subscribe? I wasn't doing any of that. Really, because like, I don't know, like I'm just doing what I love to do. I didn't realize that you can capitalize off of it on the back end, you know, if you have a certain amount of subscribers and like certain amount of watch hours or whatever. I'm just like, you know, putting out content. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not worried about it. At this point in my life, I'm like, ho, Diamond. You're very talented. You're very smart. You're very articulate. You got to be able to make some money. So what I need is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time just to be able to get YouTube. But I'm still learning, trying to figure things out other places. So at this point in life, I was like, you know what? I'm going to drop my link to everybody that I talk to in group chat or my iPad or like my iMessage or whatever, because I got a flip phone, so I can't really drop links. And I'm not going to send anything to anybody on Instagram per se, but because like I don't want to force anybody to support me. But my friends, my close people, they gonna watch the video, they gonna subscribe, they gonna like it, like because they support me, right? They support me. So I thought. You really don't know your position in somebody's life until you ask them for something. I'm the friend that you ask for stuff. I used to give rides all the time. I used to give money all the time. Used to fit the bill all the time. Used to pay for this all the time. Like always a listening ear will pull up if you want somebody to talk to. Like that's always been me. Okay? So the one time that I asked for something and it's free, crickets. Hello? Is anybody still? Hello? Crickets. So one particular person, I dropped in my link. Nothing, no reply. So I'm like, okay, even if you're not interested in my content or you don't like what I do or you don't like what I talk about, just at least like as my friend, help me. Maybe you can give me advice and say, you know, I don't really like when you talk about this, or could you talk more about this, or your videos are too long or it's too short, or can you, add another person in there or something. Like give me some sort of feedback, because the way, maybe it's just a movie thing. I'm thinking it's the movies where like my dream is supposed to be your dream. That's what I thought it was supposed to be. Like my dream, your dream. But I guess not. I guess it's my dream only. I sent my friend a link and I don't get no reply. But then the next day I get a good morning text. You know how like on iMessage you could like double tap a message so you could put a heart on it. You could put the exclamation point, question mark, ha, whatever. Nothing. You didn't acknowledge that I sent it at all. You just say good morning. How about good night? How about hang up? How about blocked? Did you not see that I just sent you a link to something that I worked hard on, something that I'm passionate about, something that I want to do? First of all, it's not just no random link. I already had a conversation with you and said, hey, I'm really trying to grow my YouTube. I'm trying to, find a way to make money off of this. So then I have a long conversation. I'm like, look, like, I think it's petty because when you want to send me stuff that you didn't went to sip and paint or you didn't rolled your bicycle and you want to show me videos of that, like I reply. I'm like, dang, how long was the ride? Did you enjoy yourself? How was the weather that day? You send me your painting. It's like, oh, dang, like, was it watercolors? Like I'm interested. Like I'm asking you questions. But when it came to me, you ignore. Boom. So then the conversation was had and it's like, okay, I got you, blah, blah, I got you, blah, blah. Next day, because I was doing videos every single day, which I know was a lot for people, but it still was getting ignored and I don't like that at all. Because you want to send me your prom picture, you want to send me your outfit for your date night, you want to send me, I don't know, your arts and crafts, I don't know. You want to send me whatever you want to send me, I reply, I acknowledge it. But when it comes to me, it don't even get acknowledged. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, am I asking for too much? Or is this like a TV thing where, like, friends are really supportive in real life? Because, like, I've grown up so much, like, throughout the years and had friends, and I don't ask for anything. I'm just the friend. The one that... Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me make sure. I'm the friend that be lending a helping hand. So, like, that really blows my life. So, boom, you see how I'm venting to y'all, right? So I vented to my other friend. And I told my other friend all this stuff that I just told y'all just now. And they like, yeah, like, dang, like, that's messed up. Like, I know how it is, blah, blah, blah. Because, yeah, you ain't never asked somebody to support you. Like, so it should be nothing, right? All this hoo-ha, blah, 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 blah. Like, you understand me? Like, we're here. So what do? I said, okay, let me test it out. Let me see if you just a talker, okay? Or if you really support me. So, boom. Drop the link. I get left on scene. And at this point, you already tell somebody something. Oh, it's no need to have a conversation about it again because we already talked. At this point, you're blocked. because you serve no purpose in my life. All I do is put out for you. I don't get anything in return. I'm about to keep being the blessing, the friend that just keeps giving. I'm asking you for something that don't even cost money. My thing is like, if you're not even interested in it, like I said, give me advice on how I could be better. Give me advice on something I could do different. Tell me what it is that you're interested in. Maybe I could be well-rounded in my topics. Or if you just don't like videos like this at all, like I don't want to sit and watch you all the time, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to sit. I said it would help me if you could just put the video on play. You could take a shower. You can go leave a room. You could be cooking or whatever. Just let it run because I need them hours of watch time. Like it. The engagement helps. If you like it, then people the algorithm. YouTube might move it up. And then people that actually might be interested in me, strangers because your friends don't support you, might actually pull the video this way. I even said, I'm struggling to get comments. Shout out to the people that I don't know personally that comment because it means a lot. I say, I just need just a comment. Even if it's a fire emoji and you didn't even watch it. I would need that. I can't even get that. My thing is I don't have friends that are creatives in a don't nobody ask me to support nothing. You want me to come to your event. I come to the event. It just made me have to reevaluate. Even aside from when I was doing YouTube, whether I want to live off the grid and be a farmer, whether I'm reading books, everything. I don't know if I'm just not surrounding myself with people that actually have an interest in the stuff that I have an interest in. I just feel really, really alone. All I gotta say is I'm gonna wrap this video up because the wig is sweating and I'm getting frustrated. But pretty much you don't have to beg for support. People that are interested will just naturally be interested. But what happens is when you start reaching a certain caliber and you start getting certain looks, then people want to circle back around. But I'm going to rerun, no, see, that's how mad I am. I can't even get the words out right. I don't know if it's my hair shedding on the back of my leg, but I'm going to remember this. And one of the most supportive people of me, I got to give a shout out to my mom, my brother, my stepdad, my little brother. Honestly, they watch the video. I don't even have to send the link. They watch the video. Even if they don't watch it, they have the video play. My mother will freaking have the video play over and over. Oh, she got to play it on this phone. She got to play it on this phone. She hit the like on this one. She made an extra YouTube account so she can like that one. The woman is supportive. Damn it, we up subscribers today. It's she's taking on my goal as her goal. Why the fuck I'm about to cry? Oh my God, I'm crying on camera? Who does that? But you know what, y'all? It's a wrap. I'm done yelling, be loud or whatever. But yes, I appreciate y'all watching this video. And stay tuned for Wednesday's video. It's going to be a little bit more chill. You know, I ain't going to be so hyped. I just had to vent to y'all, whatever. But I just want to give a special thank you to everybody that subscribes, that likes, that comments, that shares, that engages. My mom shares my videos with everybody. So I want to just personally thank every single person that watches the video when she sends it to y'all. If I send it to you and I'm done sending it. I already said I was done sending it, but I just really do greatly appreciate the support. I don't want to stress nobody out to support me, but it's just you always there for somebody. It's just dang, the one time you ask, you can't even get that back, but such is life. Ain't nobody gonna cry about it. I just wanted to vent. When I vent, I let it out and I move on. So it feels good that I was able to let this out, let it on camera, and then move on. But also, I'm about to start being back into the interviews. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I love you all so much. And we are on the way to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. Peace.